Oh, fish on. Oh, fish on. Welcome to Bass Ride Fishing TV. Today we're going to take a road trip to Spanish Ontario to a place called Waterfalls Lodge, where they are having an event called the Waterfalls Warriors Summit, where active or retired service members are invited to come spend the weekend with them, courtesy of Waterfalls Lodge, to do some serious fishing. Now this place is in Algoma country, and the bass are all year round, and they are big. So I'm pretty excited about this. I have my invitation, so let's go. Where we go? Let's find out.
No minnows, just worms. If you do need a minnow, Rob from Surecraft.
Yeah.
Just contact numbers on the fridge.
I got it, thank you.
Hi. Hi.
Well, then. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.
You too. You guys with the Warriors?
Yes.
We are. Awesome. Okay.
We have arrived at Waterfalls Lodge, and this is our cabin right here. This is going to be awesome. Let's go check it out. Oh, listen to that falls. It's running this year. Home sweet home.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Purple hair again?
We made it.
You made it.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Good trip. You're in your regular cabin.
Excellent. Thank you so much. We love it. We
happy.
appreciate that.
We're so happy.
Yeah.
We're just talking about that. I'll do some announcements because there's some exciting things happening for the summit. Like
Okay.
big water,
Oh.
Lake Huron possibility.
Oh, excellent.
For next year.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? You heard it first. A little sneak peek. Huron Lake, here we come.
Yep, that's what we're hoping for September, Lake Huron.
Oh, that'd be
It'll
cool.
move to a fall fish because we know walleye are fantastic in the fall.
Yeah.
So far, so I don't have any, I know they're going to
I didn't know what it was. I thought it would go away.
Yeah.
My name is Rolly Lawless. I served 20 years as a Marine. I started an organization called the Veterans Memorial Medical Center Society. We're here to kind of promote that a bit. We believe that there should be medical centers for veterans throughout the province. In fact, hospitals, where when you tap out and need 72 hours, whoa, you can come for 72 hours, whoa, medically supervised. Anything else that could you incur as a veteran or first responder in regards to PTSD, physical injuries, whether you hurt yourself at home, whether you hurt yourself overseas, or whether you hurt yourself in basic training, doesn't matter. You would be considered a veteran and be able to come and get services at our centers. Big kudos to the Royal Canadian Legion in BC. They've modeled what we have for our model. And in Surrey, BC right now, we have the first medical center for veterans with affordable housing units on top. And that's what we're looking. So we have a snapshot now of a building in Surrey, BC that we'd like to duplicate and have them cross country. The problem with that is each individual province has its own bylaws and laws regarding healthcare. So it's a tricky slope to try and just duplicate it and bring it across. Recently, we've been contacted by a foundation down in New Brunswick that has a benefactor that wants to do something with regards to veterans and first responders, and that is the medical center with affordable housing units up top. So you can have 72 to 2 weeks stay down below, medically supervised, and transition yourself into affordable housing up on the upper floors. And that's our goal, that's what we're shooting for. We've got pins here, we've got business cards. If anybody wants more information, our website's on our business card. Like most of us, I wouldn't be here today without a dedicated partner. She ain't a service dog, but she's my wife. She's been my rock, really and truly. If I needed a place to cry or a place to sit down and go, holy shit, what do I do now? She was always there. So. Karen Brake here, she's my secretary on my board of directors. Like I said, we're up here just to let you guys know that there's people out there that give a shit and believe that we need more, not just thrown to the wind and kicked out of emergency rooms all over the country. That's not acceptable to us, and this is what we think. So thank you.
Yeah, so I did a little under 25 years. My last 7 or 8, I guess, I really got called into therapy, into helping. And so through the rigs and rolls of it, how it all worked out, I ended up in the last year of my master's coming upon a modality known as EMDR. I don't know how many's familiar with it. If not, hit me up any time over the weekend. We can have a chat about it. They have asked me to do a few little mini sessions. If you want to give it a try, that's fine. So it's a wonderful, wonderful modality. It's shown incredible promise when it comes to any kind of PTSD, any kind of trauma, any kind of mental strain we have from our past, whether military related or not. So again, we can given later on, I can speak more about EMDR, let you know about it. I do have websites, I do have cards as well, and pens and stuff to hand out if you need it. And again, we can chat about it as much as we want, and then from here, regardless of where we go from here. So my goal is to help all of our vets, all of our any first responders. I do a lot of work with Badge of Life, Soldier On, Wounded Warrior, a number of pages as well as do, and I am also a certified provider for VAX, so it all comes, we just submit the claim right to VAX, those have no cost to the member. We try to make it as easy as we possibly can to do that as well. So, if you get any questions?
There's some mini EMDR sections for if anyone is interested.
100%. So if we have some time, I can actually sit for those who want to know more about it. I know it's still there's a lot of questions about how it works and why it works and that kind of thing. So if we want, we can set up a time to have that discussion as well as a collective. Or if you want to actually get into it and have a little more intimate one-on-one session, or we can sit down for a few minutes and give you an idea. I brought my tools and tricks stuff with me to help with that as well.
So I know EMDR has been very successful in helping veterans who are living with post-traumatic stress disorder, making their life become much simpler for them to manage, along with other supports, which I'm hearing now that Veterans Affairs is no longer considering a dog is what?
No therapeutic value.
It has zero therapeutic value. This is coming straight from Veterans Affairs. So we are now facing another battle where post-traumatic stress disorder dogs are no longer going to be assisted, covered, or funded. We are going to be relying on helping our vets do what they need to do to get the dogs that they need. Matt, can I put you on the spot? Yeah, you.
Okay.
I want to tell you a little bit about Matt's story from last year. Matt came as a quiet kind of guy when he arrived. He's a terrible fisherman. He got the tiniest fishes last year. This year, I have been following Matt's journey, and Matt's journey is posted on his Facebook page from the days he doesn't want to get his ass out of bed to the days he's overachieving on that bike or that run or that walk. And I believe he told me he's now got his dog. She's still in training and she's doing quite well for you. So for Veterans Affairs to say that a dog has no therapeutic value, they're wrong. I watched my husband, I've watched other veterans, I see veterans here that I know would not be here today if their dog was not their best friend and had their six everywhere they went. So guys, the battles are just beginning, right? These events like this, they put us in a place to help support. A lot of you lost the camaraderie of the military when you retired. Now PTSD stigma is not so large, but it's still there. People go, what's this guy? He's crazy, he's got this, he's got that. It's not true. Mental health is mental health and we all have it. We either have good mental health or we have poor mental health. And we always cannot be in premium mental health shape. Coming into this event, I was having a mental health breakdown and Rob got on the phone and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, I got this, I can do this. Coming today, Perry's like, you're late, you need to be there. And I'm like, I'm at work and I'm coming. These events are important so that you know we thank you for your service. We thank you for what you have done for us as people who live in this country and will continue to do for veterans and military members that are currently serving.
Who's heard of the rolling barrage? Ooh, that's great. Can I see it again? Because I was telling the numbers before. It's almost a dozen. My math's shitty. So that's cool. So what, there's 50 of us? So what was the last year? 3?
Yeah, there was only 3.
That ever heard of it, right? But I always want to try to promote the best I can the rolling barrage, like especially if you like riding a motorcycle. Even if you don't, I mean, you can be a support vehicle, or you can just hang around with us and follow us from leg to leg. Right, so it's a ride. It's a coast-to-coast ride from St. John's, Newfoundland to BC. I'm doing full pull this year yet. The full St. John's, the BC. This is just such a blast, right? This is my 6th year, and you said like, you know how it, helped me, right? But I was in a bad place 2020, and I got back into riding again because I'm like, so just got a better bike that suited me, and I was just in a bad place, and then somebody shared it, and I seen it, and I had like 2 days to figure it out. And I live southwestern Ontario, so to go all the way to Kingston, it's a good, almost 5-6 hour drive, right? Or ride. So I decided like to try it, right? And I didn't know if there'd be rules or if I'd see anybody I knew. So it was almost going into no man's land. And my wife said, "How long are you gonna do it?" I said, "I don't know." But it ended up being 3 days. But I always like to say it brought back my military need. I like to call it that way. Like,
So Rolling Barrage is a support group with motorcycles, veteran-based.
yeah, it's a PTSD awareness ride.
So that's out there for anyone.
Right.
Yep, anyone who rides motorcycles or looking to take up another hobby, this is a way for you to get some more support.
Again, to both of you for hosting this, because from 94 to 2019 I was isolated from the veteran community completely. So it was events like this that helped bring me out, and amongst great people, great, location, and the properties have some fishing and excitement, adventures, fellowship, meet some great people, and thank you very much. It helped change my life.
Thank you very much.
Well, we first of all would like to thank Waterfalls Resort for having us here, the lodge, and they also host our hatchery here in the spring. So we work very closely with them on that and have for a few years, quite a few years. And then we would like to thank all of you here as Wounded Warriors for your service and dedication and all of the wonderful things that you keep our world safe for us in whatever way you do that. Thank you very much. So our organization, which is the North Shore Anglers and Hunters, started in 1980, and it's a local club, but we are under the umbrella of the Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters. So our goal is to keep hunting and fishing sustainable for the next generation, for our kids and grandkids, And one of the projects that our club started a few years ago is we don't just focus on the fish, it's our main thing, but we've done other things like we buy plant food, grass seeds, combination to feed animals out in the wild. So the main focus, like I say, of our club right now, and right from the beginning, has been operating a walleye hatchery.
If you were to become a member, there's a whole bunch of benefits that are covered. Like you have personal fishing and hunting insurance coverage when you're out in the outdoors.
Liability insurance.
Wow. They also have Lyme disease diagnosis and medical expenses to do with that. That is covered if you're an OFH member. And if you join one of the clubs, like ours for instance, you become an OFH member, and you get all those benefits.
And what's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. Did you serve?
Yes.
And what did you serve for? Who did you serve with?
I served the Royal Montreal Regiment. I did a stint with the 2nd Battalion Van Dues, and then I was with a military police company at National Defense Headquarters.
Excellent. Okay, so we just got back from the lodge, and it was a really nice dinner. Got to meet a lot of good friends, some good speakers. We learned that the sponsorships for this derby purchased these jerseys for us. These are amazing jerseys. So now I think it's time that we need to go drop the boat into the water and have it ready for tomorrow's derby. Good morning. Well, it's day 2 of the Waterfalls Warrior Summit. Just to let you know that I had surgery on Thursday, dental surgery, so my face might be a little swollen. I had some issues this morning. My eyes were swollen shut, but we seem to have gotten that under control. Last night I said we were going to put the boat in. Well, rookie me left the master power switch on for a week when I put my boat in last Friday and killed the battery. But the nice maintenance people of Waterfalls Lodge lent me a battery. We got the boat in the water now, so let's go and get this derby started. Just waiting for our good friend Phil to get down here, and then we'll be heading out. But Carrie's in the boat and we're ready to roll. Oh, there's Phil now. You ready?
Let's go get some fish. Let's win this thing. Being taught by the master today.
All right.
Here, you need help? Be good.
All right. All right, here we go. The Waterfalls Warrior Summit Fishing Derby 2025. Let's go.
See, there's a fish right over here.
Get him.
Right over there, right there by that wall.
Get him. There's one near that.
Okay, maybe not by that one. Oh, he just set off. Listen, you.
He's a rock bass.
Yeah, this little guy.
Okay.
There we go. Little fish on, little guy.
Got him?
He's just a little guy.
Well, finally. There you go. Yay.
There we go. Fish.
All right. Good job, guys.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go fishing.
Oh,
Oh.
is that a fish? You get one? She got one.
He's got a fish. All right, that's 3 on the boat. Yeah, Phil, you want to grab the net for her?
Oh, get up here, you. Where are you?
There you go, Carrie.
He just got off too. There you go.
Yay. Good catch.
Thank you.
Oh, fish on, fish on. Oh my God. It's a good one. Oh, look at him jump, look at him jump, yeah. Oh, he's off. Oh, no, he's on, he's on, he's on. No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm fighting him.
I don't see him anywhere.
He's right there.
I don't see him, babe. Yes.
There's a bass.
There's a bass.
There's a bass.
There's a bass.
Oh my God.
Bastard. There you go.
There he is.
There you go.
There he is. There we go. 2 pounds, 11 ounce. All right, it's 3:20 in the afternoon, and it looks like that the big bass has been caught in this little bay. So we're gonna head back to the lodge and do our weigh-in. All 3 of us have caught the fish today in this little area. So yeah, we'll be seeing you soon. Back at the dock now, so we're gonna do our weigh-in, and they're gonna be serving dinner soon. So let's go get our weigh-in done and see where we sit on the standings.
Oh, I can't. There's more space. Oh, you can make more spaces. You can. Can you make more? Yeah, just shove it out. We dig in.
Okay, if we can get y'all to have a seat, we're gonna get this show on the road.
So first prize, there's some big monster fish caught today, so many too. No, not really. Anyway, biggest bass.
Chris with a K.
Chris with a K. You've got the biggest bass. Where's his weight?
Chris with K.
17 inches.
Rob, look over here for a second. There we go. Thank you. Perfect.
Second place for bass, Scott Dooley, 16 3/4.
All right, that's me. I can film myself. Thanks. You're welcome.
Over here, guys, for a second. Perfect. Thank you.
Next fish, biggest pike. was actually Chris, with 27 and a half inches. Okay, so you did. However, first place is going to go to Jake at 26 and a half inches.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Second place is DM Boats Daring, 20 inches.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. And we have one category left, walleye. Unfortunately, nobody caught any walleye. So this is going to go to Deborah for a whitefish.
All right.
Congratulations.
I have to thank Ken and Greg because it was a gong show when I got that fish. Backed up, tripped over the gas tank, fell on my ass, and he's trying to catch me. The fish is in the boat, but the line has come off the hook.
Oh, wow.
He's trying to catch the fish. And it was a joke.
Where's the video?
Thank you guys.
Oh, on the skunk side, we span our big wheel, we threw it in the bubble making machine, the ball came out, and it was Pete who won for being skunk.
A lot of skunk people.
But I still had a great time. Congratulations, Pete.
Thank you.
Great job, everybody. So, we know we're sending people. Our gentlemen down here on the end are about to deploy. Okay? Switch them right. Be safe, brothers. We love you, all right? Yep.
Yes, pictures. Scott, come on over and take a picture with them. How about we have our three that are still serving, that support veterans events? Scott is on his way.
As he's coming, I'll hand him his bag.
And I believe they're all stationed in Pets. All three are in Petawawa.
Oh, these pet
There
guys.
you go.
It's recording now.
Yeah.
It'll be rough being closer to the East Coast.
Thanks, Ken. Everyone goes silence.
I gotta get the deer in the shot. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Oh! Bro, forget that. Okay. Okay, guys, just again, thank for everybody who came out to be at this event, everybody who helped, participated, volunteered in any way. And I encourage all of you to keep going to these types of events. Tell other veterans too, and let's get them out. Let's get all of us back living our lives again together, okay? You see what these things are about. You see what they do for everybody. You're meeting new friends, you're meeting new veterans, you're networking, you're meeting new people. Let's continue to do that. Let's continue to promote each other, help each other, move each other forward as a group, as veterans, as we should, guys. Enjoy your dinner, everyone. Thank you so much. Cheers. And enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Dinner will be out shortly, and it was provided by our sponsor, Gordon Food Services. They donated the entire meal.
Oh,
and
wow.
That is Northwall Riders Company.
Can I make a toast here?
Sure.
To our fallen comrades.
To our fallen comrades.
Here, here. Thank you.
Buck Pullman, Warren Anderson's waiting.
This wraps up another edition of Bass Ride Fishin' TV. This weekend we traveled to Spanish Ontario to Waterfalls Lodge for the Waterfalls Warrior Summit 2025. We had a good time, did some serious fishing, even placed second in the Bass Division. I would like to thank Teresa and the Waterfalls Lodge staff for their hospitality, service, and great food. If you would like to know more about this event, just drop a comment in the comment section, and don't forget, subscribe to Bass Ride Fishin' TV.
Bye.